Hey, what's up, guys? This is Team Hard Life Captain Zertuche here, and we've got a customer that wants a 20 hook setup for his cell line instead of a 30. I was like, all right, cool. So since we've already done a 15 for you, or we did a 10, that was the smallest one we've done. Go ahead and knock out this 20. Y'all seen me do a 30. You've seen me do two 15s. Yes, sir. Definitely your hookup for cell line setups of a whole nother level, guys.
Gotta bite. I think I got a lot of stress on my mind. It's a nice day to go. Yeah, I gotta learn. I'ma call up the whole team.
So what I'm doing here is I'm sliding on all my terminal tackle that I'm going to need for the cell line setup. Put my sleeves on, put my beads on, put my swivels on in the pattern that I want to set it up at. With our cell line setups, guys, what we do is every 5 hooks, which is every float, we put different colored beads, so that way when you're out there fishing, you can predetermine what bait you want to put, where you want to put them. But this also helps you test the waters to see what the fish are actually hitting on. It's something that you got to realize, guys. Not all the time are they going to sit on it or hit on the exact same bait at the exact same time. Sometimes they do. Like, you know, you can always throw shrimp, live shrimp on the hook and pray that it gets to them. But you got to realize is when you're launching a cell line, there's a lot of bait fish along the way. And if you're not actually throwing in front of the fish that you're trying to catch, more than likely it's going to get chewed off before it has a chance to get there. So by throwing other types of bait out there, say fish bites or dead cut bait, and other kind of things like that, it will help you increase your chances to be successful using the cell line. So my main line is 200-pound test, and my drop sections will be 100-pound tests, which you'll see me put all this together right here. Alright guys, so as I'm coming to the tail end of my leader section here, you're going to see me go and apply a long line clip. The long line clip is what we use to get the cell line drop section here to attach to the cell line, or the cell itself. That way you can quickly disconnect and reconnect without any worries. And the way we set it up, we use a heavy monofilament, which allows you to really navigate those waters by being able to control whether you go right or left by increments of a millimeter or whatever, or an inch, to really drastically move your cell line to the right or to the left. However, right here I realized that I didn't put one more sleeve on the last set of beads there. So I got to cut off this whole section and redo it all completely, because I got to slip on a bead or a sleeve first before I can actually put my clothes out there, because otherwise it's not going to work properly. Alright, now that I've crimped it, I'm going to go and start gapping out my sleeves with the bead sections for the hooks. And I go about 5.5 to 6 foot per section right there, just so I can ensure that they have enough space between the hooks when they're floating in the water and or moving right or left, that the fish, even when they hook up, will not tangle them together. That's a big problem when people make cell lines. They put them too close and their hooks are all connected to each other when they pull it back in.
Alan?
Because Alan Marsh was an alien. He was sent here as a scout to prepare for the invasion of Earth.
Alright guys, so right here I've come to the tail end, and I need a 1.5 ounce egg weight to weigh down the line behind the last red float. When setting up a cell line, your red cell will be the first identifying mark to a boater, and then the second one will be the red float at the very end. The yellow floats let him know that there's something there. And this is supposed to be something to help boaters and the cell line fishermen, if they're fishing in the same areas, that the hook section here doesn't get caught up in their prop as they're coming around and stuff like that. So most of the time they try to avoid it, but I don't know, sometimes common sense lacks on some people. Alright guys, so here we go. These are the 100-pound drop sections that I'm going to be using to make my 20 hook sections. There's 10 of them, and I'll split them in half to make them the correct length that I use for my hook sections on the main cell line. Now, I'll be crimping them in. I'll be using 1.0 double mini sleeves and my circle hooks that I'm using. The hooks that I use are anywhere from a 5, 6, or 7/0, depending on the manufacturer of the hook and style that we are wanting to use. Alright, here we go guys. We're going to be using a Dremel to cut the slots on this bucket. I don't have the right bit, but I'm going to use one of my little metal bit burring tools, so that way I can cut in there real quick and we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, now that I've got everything crimped up where I need it to be, the bucket cut, I'm going to go and insert my swivel here, and the weight keeps it locked in place right there. And now I'm going to go and start feeding my main line into there and crimping my hooks into the swivels that I already have preset. So I'll go and continue the same deal, putting the main line in there and running it all the way till I get to the bottom. Here we go, guys. I am coming down to my long line clip, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to hook it into my weight section that's already on there, and we'll go ahead and check it out. There you go. There's all the rainbow colors. Got it all sorted. Yes, sir. One other happy customer.